Hello, hello. Welcome to day 26. We are going to continue working on my portrait of Zuko, my sweet little munchkin. I just was looking at the picture and I was like, oh, we need to change that. So I'm just going to go ahead and point right down and get right to it. How is everybody? Fill me in on what you're doing. I'm just going to, I worked a little bit last night. I went in and I'm outlining the same color, which I kind of like. I worked on his nose. I just looked, this needs to be, like right here, I'm gonna go in, oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna go in with some white acrylic, and it needs to be, he looks like he's got his head turned. So this is where his head goes right there. Cause I thought, why is he looking so not like him? He's got his head tilted. So I'm just gonna add a little white and cover that and get to it. Please join me. Say hello when you join. And if you're in the replay, please tell me that also. We're just gonna go right in there with that and straighten that out, and then I will somehow make the background work. But we're just gonna make him, that's just a little more like Zuko. He's not. So let's just get that covered up and see if that works a little bit for me. Anywho, we're gonna put some shimmer on it today. I've got some gold. This is watercolor paint, but it's the best splatter paint that I love. But I pulled out my pearls, and I think we're gonna put some shimmer on a few of these, not all of them, a few of them. And I think that'll be fun, and we'll let that dry. Let's hit it with this. Any questions about anything real fast while I get this dry, and then I figure out how I'm gonna cover that, blend that in. I'll figure that out. I know it's Cowgirl Coral. If I have to, I can grab that. And finish his eyes and work on his ears, and then we're gonna put a little shimmer on it, and you put a little splatter on it, it's gonna be fine. Just hit it with a little bit of heat. Tell me what you're working on. And hello, hello. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Beth up here in the corner. Where is it? So this corner, me right here. I am with Beth with Vintage Bandits, and I am in the Creative Bandits studio, which is my basement. And I'm working on a portrait of my dog, Zuko. Isn't he cute? He's so sweet, y'all. So sweet. Anyway, he's adorable, and I thought, this is just not his face. And it wasn't. So we're just gonna fix that, and I'll worry about matching that. I'm gonna go in here and try and fix his ears. There's too much white that's not like his ears. So I'm just laying this right here, and then we're gonna fix it. So yeah, let's just get to it. And then I've got the different colors to do to make them shimmer a bit. Our circles to, come on. Can you please? It's got too much over here to zero in on. These are little liquid pearls. Come on. I have them on oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. Is this one gonna work? It's liquid pearls. Too much going on. On my website. Really cool, so we'll see those. All right, let's work on the ears a bit. And I think what I'm going to do is use a little bit of this electric. I didn't clean off but I'm gonna mix it with some white right there. I just want a little dollop, a little dab. We'll take care of that. And I'm also gonna use a bigger brush to kind of, we'll water it down too, brush it in, mix a little bit of this blue with the white. Let me scooch this in so you can see what I'm doing right here. And I just want to add the blue a little bit. This is our Painterly from DIY Paint, and I have every color if you're interested. And it's such a fun, I'm just going to go in here, I'm just going to try and soften that up and make it more like his little pop of ear. There we go. And cover up my pencil mark. There we go. Just make it look more like his ear. And then we may add some pink into that as well. I don't know. Let's do this first, and then we'll, he just has a little, just a little speck of his ear showing. He's got a lot of dark, so I just wanted to make it a little more user-friendly, just a little bit more friendlier. And let's see if we can, maybe we can blend that with some water to kind of blend it out a bit, maybe. Into the, use my finger, maybe. I want to apologize for this morning. You know, my goal is to go live at the same time, but we had a hiccup with our dishwasher install. So yeah. And let's kind of spread that up a little bit, like in there maybe. Can we soften that at all? I don't know. Maybe. That looks a little bit more like him, I think. I'm not sure. Is he crooked or is my, yeah, there we go. Y'all don't need to see my gut. I don't want to see my gut. Yeah, it's probably more so than that. Nobody needs to see that. All right, and this is drying. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. Don't know that yet. We'll cross that one. So we worked on that a bit. We can also add some shimmer. I'm just going to ease that there probably. I did a little bit yesterday because I was just trying to figure out kind of how to, you know, finish it to where it looks kind of decent. So I was just going in with similar paint pens and just trying to stretch that out a bit, you know. I don't know. We need to put some white on his eyes. Is that dry? I did it yesterday, and a little white speck, and it turned it gray because it wasn't dry. I'm going to go in here and go solo for a minute, and then I'm gonna bring y'all in a little close. Like that. How's that? Is that better? A little bit? So you can see. He just needs a little kind of, if you look at his picture, he's just got a little bright, because that's where he's looking up. So right like that. And then, oopsies, right like that. And we may do a little bit more. I did the same thing yesterday. I put my hand on the paint, laid it down. Done that twice. All right, let's do some shimmer while all this is drying, and then we'll get back to it. I pulled my turquoise, so I'm just going to take a little round brush, and I'm going to not do all of them. I'm going to look at them and see which ones are the worst. Like this one needs a little zhuzh, and I'm just going to do a little shimmer paint right on the circle so you can see the shimmer. We'll have some fun shimmer on the paint, and then it'll pick up some light, which is fun. And I'm just kind of matching up the dots that I did yesterday. And then what we're going to do is just splatter gold kind of everywhere. Yeah. So, and I'm just using a little bit of this like that. So busy, crazy around my house, guys, and trying to get everything done and ready for, hey Cheryl, thanks for joining, ready for the trip. And you know, I got to get ready for the trip, and then I need to clean for the person staying at my house, and then I think, why do I do this to myself? Plus my marathon, which I don't want to cheat on you all. And I need to record, so lots going on. But we did get the dishwasher. My husband had a call, and they were supposed to be here this morning, we thought, and no, it didn't happen. And then so I postponed to this afternoon because I wanted to be available, and so I got available, and then nobody showed up. So there you go. Hello, hello. And I was like, okay, I need the white. Is this white? That's silver pearl. Do I have like a white pearl? Surely they have a white pearl. Maybe not. Huh. All these little liquid pearls are on the website as well. Okay, let's do this one. I think this one is fun. I've got a couple of pinks on here, so we're gonna go with this. I don't have any shimmer over here because I don't know, I always go right to left, and yeah, that's what I'm not doing it. I'll pick it up and let you all see. If you can kind of see the shimmer, it'll catch the light. I think it'll add some dimension to it, and then when we splatter it, yeah, cute. I just need to see. Random is so hard, y'all. It's so hard to do random. It's so hard to do random when you're painting and you're, to make it look like it's not a pattern. It's just crazy. It's just hard to do. Random is really crazy hard to do. I think I'm gonna do this one because it looks kind of janky, and I've got tons of this paint on this brush. Okay. I'm not doing every single one. I'm trying to see, like that one needs it really bad. Well, I might have to do something with that one. We don't have a red, but we do have a purple. So let's do, this is hydrangea. Oh my gosh, it's one yummy color. Can I say that? It's very yummy. And let's put it, well, we'll just add it up here. Oh man, it's a pretty color. That is for sure. So the key when you're going to splatter is you really have to, you just have to get it thinner. Not too thin, it's that fine line of thinness to get it to splatter good. And kind of, well, it's just, yeah, okay. And then do I have like a pale pink? I thought I had like a pale, there we go. Ballerina. I knew I had a pale pink and I just didn't get it. Hello. Well, no, you can totally do it. Cheryl, we can do it. We can totally. This is Ballerina. I went for a pale pink, and we'll see how this goes. So maybe it's almost white, which would be great. It should dry more. Who knows? I don't know what it's going to do. Where's the, is that it? I've got like a bright pink, and I have several going on because I'm using like acrylic pens, our Painterly acrylic crayons, pens, and then these, I'm using a lot of different props here. Should I shaken that up? I feel like nope. So yeah, I'm using different tools, and I probably should have just put this on the white. It's not even showing up on this pink, which is totally okay by me. But yeah, I kind of have a red. I'm probably going to use it just because the red needs it. We're just going to make it, I'm going to put it right here on the white. It just looks white. That makes no impact whatsoever. I know random is really hard. You just gotta, that's why splatter is so amazing. It kind of takes the random out of it for you. And so yeah, this isn't really red, but okay, I think I'm gonna have to dab that up because it's not mixed up. I think I need to shake this a bit. Anyway, let me add me back in. Oops. Not that y'all want to see me, but I always liked when I'm watching people, I like when they, when you see their face, you know? And lots of people, a lot of makers, sometimes I've done it where I don't show my face if I don't want to do my makeup or anything. That would be amazing. Right now, my little wings are just going crazy. My flaps on my, why is that doing that? I don't know why it's not mixing up. Huh. You know, pigments are kind of crazy. How they act, that may be. Pigments can be really interesting in how they react, and so, I don't know. I do have this orange. It's called Outrageous. It's kind of outrageous. So it doesn't, the way they blend and stuff, I mean, the pigments, like some of these are thicker, but that red, and it may just have more pigment in there. I don't know. It's a little, I don't understand. Pigment has a different weight, which is kind of, you know, you would think it's all the same, but it's really not. The properties are different, which is interesting. I think I shared that with you all, that we did this really cool, look at that. We did a really neat experiment with my kids, and the pigments were different sizes. I mean, they were different weights, so they would kind of go through the experiment. Some would go more than others. Yeah, kind of interesting. I thought it was very interesting, to be quite honest. And a green. Let's go with this bright green. There's a sage green. If we need that, we can, but I don't know. I say we just use this bright kind of green. I'm doing a lot more of the pearl on it, so. But I feel like we need a good shimmer on this stuff. Maybe. Yeah. So. Random, so hard. So the yellow, I pulled the gold petal, or I have marigold. Let's use marigold. No, I think this is more opposite than, I think, I want this one. I don't know if that's not rinsed off very well. Is that one rinsed? Okay. I want the, and I don't want my brush to be super wet. I want the gold splatter. It's going to be kind of different, a different shade. Did I shake this up? If you're watching, will you just pop on and say hi? That'd be great. And if you are new to my channel, if you would hit the subscribe button, I would love it. If you are watching me on the replay anywhere, on YouTube or whatever, that would be so appreciated. Yeah, that would be really, I would so appreciate it. Look at that gold. We just went fun. I love a good shimmer anytime. Now we got to go back and address the ears and the mistake I made over here. So, yep, right here. Okay, pretty good on the, so you can kind of see the shimmer. And then we do the splatter. I'm hoping it'll pull it all together. That's the hope and the prayer. So I need kind of a coral color. I feel like this is this the coral one kind of? If I put this here and I added some water, would that kind of maybe? shimmer it down a bit, maybe. Maybe it might blend it a bit. There we go. I think it does it for now. I'm gonna say yeah, for now it did it. Okay, so cute. Let's come in with this. And we need to do something across the top, which is like blue, but not blue. And I think this needs something right there. If we look at his little, I think it needs to be, it's not that, it's more, I don't know. I think I need to put like white on it, maybe. Some watered down to kind of, let's water down the white a bit maybe, and knock out and make it more of a, just like it's got some, so it's not his little, you know, it's his little gray that's in there, his little breast and everything. So I just maybe knock back the colors a bit so they're not so strong. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. I feel like the green is just too strong. And if I go in with the white, I mean the blue, it's gonna look, it's basically, it's more like a triangle right here. You know, it's a triangle. His little gray is a triangle. Let's, like that, I don't know. I just want to knock back the green, I guess, a bit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just messing it up. That's what you do when you mess with it. But, you know, we're just painting over it, and it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be just fine. Just gonna be okay. Promise. It's gonna be so okay. Yes. Let's let that dry. Yeah. Let's see. Heat it up. Any questions, Cheryl? Do you do any kind of crazy portraits? Have you tried that with, and then to use a stencil, you know, to trace? You know, you can totally do it. Just try it. What's the worst that can happen? You just have to go over it again, like I'm doing. Yeah, you can totally do it. Just gonna hit that with some heat real fast. And these pearly ones. Okay, where did that go? Where is this wet? And then I just want to go in here with the white on his ear and just kind of make it a little more organic versus a triangle kind of shape. Just to, okay. I feel like that looks pretty good on him. He kind of has like a little one right here too. But it could be a light blue. Maybe it should be that instead. I don't know. So I think this, I need to bring the orange in a bit with this, but use a brush with it to blend it, I think. And then what I'm trying to do, yep, and make it, yep. Make the orange, I guess, maybe just come up a little bit through here. maybe. And then just take a little bit of water and see if we can't smooth that out a bit. And then come back in with the green too. Because he really doesn't, his cute little nose. Well, listen, do you know how many pictures I took to get that straight on shot of him? I have like 10. You just have to go boom, 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 boom. Take a bunch and then I had a squeaky toy that I was going squeak, 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 squeak. So you just gotta have a toy that they like, and you put it above your camera, and then you just go and you take a bunch, and then you can go back and I'm totally just taking my brush on this. Yes, I feel like I'm just trying to work this a bit. I probably need to dry it. Yep. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna make this look a little bit different. Yeah, I think I just had too much. It needs to come, like, I feel like even around the green, all the way around his nose is just too much. So I'm just going to go in here and knock it down a bit, even right here. Because I've totally got this is totally in the wrong place. That's not even where it's supposed to be. It's not even where it's supposed to be. So now it needs to be right here above his nose is where it needs to be. So let's put some orange on there. Totally changed it. Totally and completely changed it, which is totally fine. Let's get some water and let's just and you can just do color block. You don't have to do, you can just do, if you did watercolor, you just let it go everywhere, which is kind of cool. That might be even better to do. Honestly, I need like an orange paint. Okay, now I'm gonna fix let's dry that. And then we're gonna fix his little nose. Totally was doing it wrong. I was not getting his snout right at all. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, he's so sweet. He's so rotten. He's so rotten, y'all. He's so rotten. I think once we do that, I'll have it pretty much the way I want it. It's not dry, Beth. It's not dry. We're gonna make it dry. So hang on. Let it dry, make it dry. She does this. I'm making it dry. And this, I know, needs a lot of work, so just ignore that. That's gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna pull up the Cowgirl Coral and do that probably. Okay, is that kind of dry? Okay. So now I just want a little bit to come right above his nose, like where that is. Just a little bit, and it's gonna be a green. And I'm gonna use a brush also with this. So I just want, let's just see if we can lay that right there. I just want it to be right above his nose. Like that. See, I had it way up here, and that, I was doing that. But I feel like, I just think that's too much. Let's see if we can use a brush and kind of brush it up to where it would be like his cute little nose. He's so sweet. When he wants something, he'll come get you. Okay. Huh. I don't know, maybe. I think he needs some highlights on that a little bit. It's not great. His nose looks totally wrong. Totally wrong, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. His nose is totally wrong. Totally wrong. But that is okay. We will take a little thin brush I have right here. I'm just going to take some, get it wet, and then put it in the white. Kind of spin it around a bit. I'm just going to do a little bit of highlights. I'm not an artist, guys. I don't know. I just kind of wing it. I need to take some classes. I'm going to. Actually, I've got time now. So that was going to be my gift to myself when I have everything set up, which I'm still working on a little bit. He's just so cute. I just would like to do him justice, you know, just a little bit of justice, because he is so cute. And Molly, she's just like, Zuko is just so stinking cute. And Molly is just, you know, she's just majestic. She's just majestic. Totally not working. Totally not working for me. Okay, let's just splatter it. Let's just splatter it with some gold and be done with it. Okay, this has been sitting here with water this whole time. Okay, I'm using a fan brush. I'm just going to mix it up a bit so it's all nice and mixed up. And then I'm just going to go on here and splatter some gold. All over it. All over his little nose. All over the picture. And then it maybe will take the attention away from everything that's bad about it. Oh, probably. Well, Cheryl, I need to take some classes. So you really can't see the splatter. There, maybe there you can. It's a good gold. And I will probably paint over it and try again. I'm still not done with his nose, but I'm done for you all to be done with it. Okay. I thought we might look at these little file folders that we made the other day. How fun were those? These are so cute. Weren't they? Just a little miniature. Where's this little bitty baby one? We never finished it. So cute. Isn't it adorable? Let's, so it doesn't take a lot to do. You know, you can kind of just, but it's so cute to put into pockets and stuff. Oh my gosh. You could glue one side and then you could do anything. I was thinking I would do just a little bit of lace on here. I don't know though. I don't feel like that goes with it. Do you? I don't know. I think no. This is more Bridgerton. I don't think it's more like this stuff it needs to be on here, you know? Let's see. This is an easy one to do. You can do that with anyone. Like this one, the same thing, then put a pocket right here. This needs to be decorated, which would be totally fun. If you want any of these digitals, just send me a message and I will, that's a good size too. Did we do this the other day? Did we do this yesterday? 2 days ago? I can't recall. Did we? Did we? Did we? That's a cute, that's almost like a little gusseted one. Fun. This would be cute to make a booklet, a little folio with. I'm looking for one that's kind of, there we go. This is the one I want to do and put some lace on it. There we go. I knew we had one somewhere. That was kind of more Bridgerton or more Jane Austen, you know, and just see what it looks like. But you can totally, I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to ink it around. I'm not going to do the whole thing. You could totally do this with coffee dye. It's really cool that we have one that's coffee dyed. It's fun. Just a little bonus file folder play in case you didn't. I just thought that I wanted to do a little bit of something with it. And then I'll be gone. And then I have tomorrow that I'm on vacation. And I've got to make sure I got enough video for everything. I'm not totally positive, but we're going to not worry about that. So this has like glue or something on it. It could be, I don't know what it is. But, yeah, let's just age it up a bit. We're not going to do much to it. We're not going to do much. I am going to make that a little, I did find my inks, I think, and I think this, look right here, how cute is, actually it should be like this because we've got that rounded, and then we could totally just round the corner to make it go like that. Perfect. Perfect. I know. Our dollhouse office, that's teensy weensy. That's so tiny. I have a dollhouse, actually 2 rooms over. Okay, let's put a little bit right here because I want it to be on the thickest part of the ribbon because it will hold it on there. Let's see. I don't know why I grabbed that one. I probably should have grabbed my Fabrifix, but I did not. So there it goes. We want to be that way and to there. And then we can trim it to be part of the little, to go around. Look how cute that looks. So fun. I'm gonna go in with this now because I should have started with this one. That's not opening for me. This one, yes. Okay. I'm getting there. It's coming. It's coming. There we go. I'm just going to go under here because, and just put a little bit of dabs. Just a little bit. Just a little. It'll dry clear. But it will hold that on there. I love little mini folders. And they're so easy. Everybody thinks they're not. They're hard, but they're not. You can make a little mini folder out of anything. Like, let's add this. You could put a little mini folder on the back of this. Where's that little bitty one we did? Where's that? Do I still have it? So cute. Is it over here? Did I put it? Did I pull it over here? I love this one with the coffee dyed. I mean, that tall one would look good too. I thought I had the little one. Where's the little bitty baby one? Don't know. All right, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna look and see if I have it on here anywhere. There we go. See, it's so cute. This would even work on the back of this, okay? All I need to do is, this is the inside with that pocket. But this, I just cut it down a bit, and we could put it right on here, and we could have stuff in this one. So you could attach it to anything. This would be so cute, like You could even make a little pocket, make it a little pocket up here, and you would have a double pocket. That would be fun if you're right there or right here. Or if you wanted to, you could have like 1, 2, 3 little mini folders and make them into pockets. How fun would that be? You know, you could just attach it right here and put a little safety and do a paper clip as a gift for somebody. And then that would be so adorable. You know, and these, and just stick something cute in there, a little gift card, a little note card, and you are ready to go. And you're saving the world one envelope, one unloved envelope at a time. So just look at what you got and think, I know, so fun. I love this. And this is from, I'm sure from Amazon. You can get like a bulk. So fun. I mean, I buy a lot of bulk from a lot of different places, and that's what I used to do with my little subscription. But, you know, I stopped doing that. And, anywho, how fun is that? All right, friends. We're gonna stop it right now. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for spending some time being creative today. I hope you are able to enjoy the rest of the day in Central Kentucky. It is glorious. It feels like, I mean, it feels kind of like it's a warm spring, warm fall. It doesn't have that crispness underneath it, but it's like 78 degrees, no humidity. It's pretty fabulous out there. It's not staying, but it's a beautiful day. So we are enjoying that. I am going to continue on my projects in my house and get things done. I've got to do some more video for you all. And I may do like a shopping excursion video next week if I could pull one out somewhere. It'd be fun to go thrifting. I don't know if I'm gonna have that kind of time. I know I'm going to see the Odyssey with a bunch of guys in my family because my oldest is a movie buff, and that's what we're doing. So, but yeah, I may do a Q&A from my vacation. I don't know. I got to see how many videos I can come up with now. But anyway, be blessed. Take care. Thanks for spending some time with me. Go be creative. Go find joy. And let's be a part of the solution, not the problem. Let's just love people well. All right, guys? All right. Be blessed, and I will see you tomorrow. Day 26 is done. Tomorrow's day 27. All right, let's have a great afternoon.